here in in Long Beach actually when I was in school. Yeah, during Ned's at Renaissance High School. Oh wait, no, that was right after Ned's. But anyway, we would run around this little gate, man. But it was like a kind of shady little neighborhood. We were assigned to just run around the school for like 4 laps, and that was gonna be our mile. It was a really small school. But I remember there was like random like janky hobos, drug dealers out there. Like like it was ferocious. That was the only thing that got me to actually run a little bit more.
Dude,
otherwise I wasn't walking.
I love this. Like I'm imagining like a haunted house run, like with just like people just like.
Yeah, you better get.
You want some fucking drugs, kid?
It's like an obstacle course. You have to dodge them multiple times because you're gonna pass that same drunkard, that same wino 4 times.
Oh yeah, that's funny. You're running the same loop.
Yeah,
So the same guy.
He's gonna get you on that third loop, though.
Yeah, he's gonna line himself up by that
third
fourth
time's the
loop.
charm.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's too
How many
funny.
children went missing in your school?
Bro, probably a lot, man.
Ooh.
That's great. Performing arts school.
I remember my gym teacher, Miss Janikowski. You know, that's about it. That's about all I
Great
remember
story,
from
Linz.
PE.
Thanks.
Hello, Miss Janikowski.
Hello.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
you played
Volleyball.
in high school, right?
Yes.
Like very competitively, right?
And
middle school?
Yeah, middle school. Yeah,
That
I
was
did.
that was your sport.
Yes, that was my sport. But then, can I tell you something real fucking weird?
Oh yeah.
So I was going up to like, I don't know, serve or spike or something. And this thing happened in my shoulder where like I popped the socket out,
Oh, that happens to me.
but it didn't hurt. But I made them take me to the doctor and I wore an arm sling for the next 2 months and did all of my homework with my left hand because I loved that damsel in distress feeling.
Yeah.
And so there was nothing wrong with my elbow. And with my shoulder. I can still pop it out to this day. It's just like a double jointed thing. But I kept it popped out. And then when I found out that I couldn't obviously play volleyball for this, I was like,
Duh. Yeah, this thing that you
Damn.
enjoy.
but you don't understand. This thing of wanting that attention was so all consuming.
Dang.
You know?
started early for you.
Wow.
The victim games.
Yeah.
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 That's
It'd
real.
be
And
like
like
that.
what a funny microcosm of like victim game to get you do that to get something, but then you also lost volleyball, which you loved.
I was the
Dang.
victim.
Yeah.
I was the victim.
Dang.
That's a classic thing in
You're
your
a victim.
life when you
You're a
play
victim.
the victim like that. Like
Right.
you will get a certain type of reward for it, and you will miss out on things that
on
are
most
good
things
for
I do.
you. Yeah.
I was literally doing schoolwork with my left hand, and we had spelling tests to where you had to write the word 4 times
Yeah.
in cursive, and there were 20 spelling words.
Damn.
So I was like, 80 fucking.
Did you get good eventually?
I did.
So you can ambi,
Not anymore.
right? Yeah.
No.
Wait, they put your whole arm in like your hand in the cast too?
Well,
They didn't
you're
put my
in- you're
hand
in a
but
sling.
It was
It's a
like
sling.
here, right, and it went around
you
my
could
body.
kind of do one of those. No. No?
Not if I wanted people
No,
to
it kinda-
take me
it kinda-
seriously.
Yeah, exactly. Not if
Yeah.
she's playing a real game, and it like holds, you know.
Dang. So the teacher made you like the homework though. You would take that thing off and just go to work and do your writing. But in class,
So you're turning in 2 papers, one with like weird squiggles and one perfectly written.
Oh my gosh, yo, I don't remember. I bet though, because that shit was hard.
Dang.
You know?
Sounds tough.
But now that I look back on it, it's like, wow, that was some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you played that game with life.
I know.
Yeah.
So weird.
I mean, cool. You got to practice writing with your left hand. They say that's super good for your brain.
Dude.
Even brushing your teeth.
trust me, I needed
Yeah.
this.
Like even brushing your teeth with your left hand, like doing things
Yeah.
to just create new neural pathways because you
Yeah.
get so used to your
Bro,
right.
learning, that's even like with language learning. That's part of why I went into linguistics. I really wanted more from life. I was getting like bored, and creating those new neural pathways, being in a position like traveling to a foreign country where you speak a little bit of the language, but you have to learn how to get on the bus, get here, get on the train to get there. It's like you're a child again, and everything is just so not even enlightening, but exciting and new and fresh. But if you're, speaking the same language every day, just doing the rote things, you can feel like, oh, everything's mundane.
Yeah.
So that left-hand writing was another practice that I incorporated to keep me interested. Like, during college, I would just write stuff with my left hand just to stay interested because I was so, like, bored about the mundane.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh, It's
Especially
like a problem solver.
well, and like especially that like you've shared with us that time you were going through too, like you were really falling into nihilism.
It's like there has to be something more.
Yeah, and
Intrigue me somehow.
Yeah.
uninterested
Yeah.
in everything. So those were good solutions, though.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you're stuck in your comfort zone, go travel to a country where you don't speak the language.
Yeah, and you'll
Life
feel
will
like
get,
a kid.
Yeah, life will get real present.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's the word for that. Exciting. So there's always something to light your fire.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, wow, that's a nice little payoff. I learned something. Gym, dodgeball in gym was my favorite. I was so mad when they took gym out of schools. Do you guys remember?
What?
They took gym out of
schools. They took...
Oh, gym out of our set?
No, they took dodgeball out of schools. Dodgeball, kids were getting hurt playing dodgeball. That might have been when you guys stopped.
Wait, was
happened
it
on our set,
Evelyn
too.
that got?
No, but I'm talking
Oh,
about
no, he's talking about in schools.
school.
But
No, I
yes,
know,
on
but-
our
oh,
set,
on our
Michelle
set,
Kim, Evelyn
okay.
got
But
blasted.
go on.
Yeah, she got blasted, man. But no, dodgeball, I love that game. It was
They
so
took it out of
awesome.
schools because it's too fucking aggressive.
Yeah, but some of these
dodgeball's
kids were
so
too
fun.
soft.
Yeah, they're soft.
Yeah, but like
You're
what
getting
about
hit by a foam
football?
ball.
It's a fun ball.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they're keeping football.
yeah,
Bro, and they're keeping football. Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. Let me play my dang dodgeball.
yeah.
Dodgeball was always so fun.
Folks getting
You know-
lasered.
In
I
gym
didn't
they would
love it.
always like cycle through different activities. Dodgeball was always a
big
favorite
one.
time.
Yeah.
Kickball too. I loved kickball. Kickball was always
great,
fun.
man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that shit was lit.
I remember going to the new school that I was going to out here, and I was like so self-conscious to do gym here in front of like all these kids. It was like way different from Nebraska where I had been with those kids and it was comfortable. So like it was kickball time, and this was my one amazing thing here. I kicked that motherfucker over the fence.
Hey.
Okay, they couldn't get it. I did a home run. I got all my team in and whatever. And then after that, I went back to feeling anxious. But for that one moment, as I was rounding those bases, I thought,
Superstar.
yes.
Slow motion.
Yep.
Victory.
Nice. Yep.
Victory moment.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
team's yelling,
I felt worthy. I felt worthy.
It's big.
yeah.
It's big.
Did you guys have any big like winning moments? Were y'all on teams in PE, or did you ever take it home?
I played sports my entire life. Like less in school, more like, in leagues and stuff. Never really, I don't remember any like victorious moments where I was the guy.
It's like I was on the field, though.
I was a team player. Like I wasn't bad, but I wasn't great.
Oh, I rode the hell out of that bench now. No,
No, I wasn't bench,
I'm tired, man.
but I was just never the guy, you know? I was the support.
No, I had some great ones. Like I played football. I like to tell people that me leaving from my high school football team, when I had to go film Zeke and Luther, it was like in the middle, like right before our playoffs. I had to leave, and my team lost in the playoffs. I tell everyone it was because I was gone.
It
was.
It fucking
I
was,
a
dude. They needed
pivotal
you.
member. They needed me.
Wow.
But yeah, dude, quarterback sacks, man. I always played on the defense, so whenever I got a quarterback sack, it was just the best, man. Or an interception. Anytime I got an interception, you played.
You
like,
were back? Yeah, I played
football
like
and stuff,
not
yeah.
in school, but like for sure I played
Bro,
football.
we
Like, in my
had some
neighborhood.
moments at like lunch and stuff too, where I'm
Didn't
telling
you get
this guy-
hurt or somebody got hurt
Not
playing
hurt.
outside? Too sweaty.
No, I
No,
was
you got hurt.
No. I was wearing wearing my jeans, my set jeans, and there was this
A grate.
There was
Like-
this metal grate that like
Drain,
one of
yeah.
the corners was turned up on, and I ripped the fucking jeans like falling on the grate.
It was only the jeans that got ripped.
Like maybe I got a little cut, but it wasn't
You
about
weren't-
that. It
oh,
was that
okay.
like
Mm.
it was that like we just fucked
That
up.
could've been
Like,
bad,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, like
Like-
that's what happened. They're like, no.
If you
like,
fell a little bit sooner, that would have been your leg.
No,
man.
face,
for
I
real,
mean,
dude.
leg,
dude,
like-
dude.
Yeah, that's I think when they bought us the foosball table
Oh,
to get us like off like to get us to stop. It was dodgeball, it was tag, then it was football on concrete. Like I think
Yeah.
that's when they got us the foosball and that like whole game room to be like, play at lunch, but please fucking don't get hurt and
Yeah.
ruin our costumes.
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
Do you remember, no matter what the activity was, how sweaty everybody would come back from lunch?
Oh
Sweating.
yeah.
We'd
Kyle?
give our
Kyle was profusely sweating.
Kyle was sweating before we started. You know?
My God.
Just the excitement of we were about to play something. Kyle was
Y'all's
sweating.
red faces
Yeah.
and the sweat.
It's so true. You know, we've talked about this on the pod. Like every lunch, us kids would eat in 12 seconds so that we could play for that half hour because our lunch was quick. we would come back into the hair and makeup room like to start back after lunch. All of us just sweat. They had to start from scratch.
Yeah.
Sweat, wet hair.
Wet.
Like,
I just remember KJ using the cool blow dryer on you. Always.
Exactly.
Bruh.
Like had to dry us
Yeah.
off until we started dating, and then they had to fix our mouths.
Ah, bang,
Hey.
bang, bang, bang. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Ned's Declassified podcast. And if you guys want to see the full episode, go on over to the Ned's Declassified podcast YouTube channel. We got the link in the description. And if you want more exclusive bonus content, join our Patreon. There's a link in the description for that too. All right, see you guys soon.